Alright folks, today is the day, closing day on our custom home on Hawthorne Court. A couple notes on the exterior here before we go inside. Done some nice black garage doors there. The front door is black as well to match craftsman style, which is pretty typical for a lot of our houses here in the last few years. Nice little gable detail here with some white accenting on blue siding. So a really nice look overall. We'll take you inside and show you around. Alright, just a quick note here before we go in. We've got our black front door here. Ceiling up in here, we've got a drop down light fixture, so hanging light fixture up in this cathedral ceiling, which sort of leads you to this accenting at the front here. It just pronounces the front door a little bit and draws your eye in there a little bit nicer. So that's something that we try to do with all of our homes. And of course we've got saws going, but that's okay. So we'll enter here into the front foyer, and just a nice little front foyer area here. We've done a little bit of accenting up here in the lift for the ceiling in the front foyer. So just to define the space a little bit, we've done this X beam here, which we've done quite a bit of, with a nice hanging light in here. So just something to sort of draw your eye up and keep things looking tasteful and all that good stuff. So then this comes in. This will be an office from what I understand. Could also function as a bedroom, but it is going to function as an office in this case. So good big window there at the front. They wanted some natural light coming from the side as well. So we just did a little piano window up in there and continued this laminate flooring right on through there. I believe the plan is to have a TV in on this wall, so we've got a receptacle up there as well. And yeah, just a nice view of the crescent there. And then we come through here, we've got a coat closet here. And just while we're on the coat closet, I'll just note, so we did Craftsman 3, so Geldwin Craftsman 3 doors is what these are called. Just a nice sort of, again, sticking with that Craftsman look. The handles or the levers all throughout the house are all black with black hinges. This is the Toluca lever by Weiser. And then we've done a three-piece header up here on the main floor with just very simple flat casing and baseboard all throughout. But all the doors on the main floor anyways have this nice three-piece Craftsman header, which is a nice look as well. So then we come around here. This brings us into the main bathroom. So we've got a drop-in soaker tub here in the main bathroom with a good big window to let some nice natural light in there. Fixture here is a black fixture. It's also got a hand shower on that side there. So, you know, you can sort of function a little bit more like a shower as well, and wash your hair and whatnot there. And then the vanity, we've got a nice mirror hung there, black again with the fixture there to sort of match. And then the vanity is this sort of grayish kind of blue color, which is really cool. And then we've got this furniture style bottom here on the bottom of the vanity, which kind of gives it more of a custom look, even though it's very much a sort of standard cabinet setup. Laminate countertop there as well. Flooring here is a vinyl, but it's sort of made to look like a really cool tile, and it's kind of funky, so that's neat there as well. So and then we'll just bring you in through here. This enters into the great room. So we've got the kitchen on our right, dining room straight in front of us, living room to our left, and we'll start here at the living room. So obviously there is a bit of extensive detail done here as far as finishing goes, starting with this house actually has quite a few lifts in the ceiling. So this is the second one we're seeing. We did a 1 foot lift in the ceiling there, and then we did this, what I call a hashtag box beam pattern up in here to match the stain, and everything matches the X in the front. So staying with that same theme, and then all this, you'll see lots of this stain throughout the house. The mantle ties into that as well as the shelving and the tops on the fireplace around there. So just some nice pot lights up in there to sort of give a little bit of mood lighting. They are on dimmers as well. And then we've got linear fireplace here, gas fireplace, very, very nice. It's got the driftwood log set in there. stone, cultured stone finish around the fireplace. Of course, the TV will go here. We've created a little bit of a hideaway there for the bracket for the TV to hide in. So when that TV sits on there and is hung, you won't see any of the wires or anything, because they actually come through a pipe down into this cabinet below. But also the bracket itself for the TV will be hidden in that little shadow box. So that's kind of a nice little feature. And then of course we've got some nice millwork and storage and whatnot there, which sort of ties everything together great. The other cool thing about this living room is that window right there goes out to, this is a walkout, I haven't mentioned that yet, but this is a walkout, so that's an elevated deck just beyond this window here, elevated covered deck. I'll take you out there in just a minute. So you can see the backyard in this living room, but you can also see the front yard. And we're working away on construction here, but eventually that's going to be a really nice view as well. So it's kind of nice, you can see both sides of the house from one room, which is kind of neat. Not a whole lot to note here in the dining room specifically. Of course, before there's a table, it's kind of hard to envision, but this is the light fixture for the dining room table there. And here's the third lift in the house right here. And we just kept that one very, very basic because we just wanted the living room to be a little bit more defined than the dining room there. So nice light fixture there. And then as I mentioned, and I'll take you right when I'm done the kitchen here, I can take you out. So this comes out to the deck. This little portion of the deck is uncovered, and then there is a covered portion over there. So you come right off the dining room and onto the elevated deck. Beautiful kitchen in this house. A few things to note. Well, first of all, solid surface countertops throughout. We've done a little different countertop in the island to define it, as well as a different color on the island, which is again sort of like that dark gray, almost a bluey kind of color there. And then white on the perimeter cabinets as well. So there again, tying rooms to one another. The stain up here and the stain on these floating shelves is the same as the stain that you see everywhere else. So sticking with that same theme of continuity. Then we've got some glass and upper lighting and valance lighting and all that kind of nice stuff in there, which really makes this kitchen sort of sparkle. And I really love this this wall here is where the primary sink is. So this is sort of your daily driver sink here. You've got a nice view out. Let's have a quick peek at that view. Nice view out. You got trees and a valley down in there, a little soccer field down in there. So it'd be great to stand there and do the dishes. Any pleasure you can get out of doing dishes, we'll take it, right? So, and then up here we've got some gooseneck lights that just sort of work as a little bit of accent lighting there, and that as well. Floating shelves, which I mentioned before. The other thing to note here is we do have a walk-in pantry. So the walk-in pantry's got lots of nice shelving and just a little bit of countertop there. The customer's planning on putting their microwave in there, so we've got a plug for that, and lots of nice storage up in there as well. So just a really nice pantry, which always helps things out as far as storage. So I'll just take you outside here to the deck. The most beautiful November 10th day ever. It's about 22 degrees out here right now on November 10th. But anyway, as I mentioned, there's the covered portion of the deck. Absolutely crazy view out here. So this is going to be a really beautiful spot to sit, especially on a day like this in November. Nothing overly special about the deck itself. It's all pressure treated, brown pressure treated wood with some nice railings and metal spindles here. And then these posts have just been finished in our PVC Sherlock system. So it's going to be a great spot out here. All right, we'll head back in and we'll take you back in behind the kitchen here and straight through. This is the stairway to the basement. Nice hanging fixture there too, and all these fixtures are in the same design family. They all have a similar wood accenting to them, so it's a really nice touch. We've done this railing here in maple. Again, this stain matches all the other stain that you've already seen on the beams and all that good stuff. Just keeping a little protection on the stairs right now. Those stairs are carpeted, but we're just keeping a little bit of protection on the stairs because today is technically moving day and we don't want to damage that carpet. So, laundry room here, awesome laundry room vanity here, tons and tons of counter space. You know, you've got places to hang wet laundry, you've got a functional sink there, you've got lots of space for different things that we all know we need in a laundry room, so that's great. And then this door here goes out to the garage, and this is a coat closet back in here. We'll just take a quick peek in the garage. A little bit of stuff to still get out here, but double car garage in here, a little bit of natural light coming through those windows in the garage door. And then of course, as usual with our garages, we've got our belt drive openers in there, so they're very, very quiet. And yeah, nice garage space there. We've actually also, just of note, put a wax coating down on this floor to keep everything a little bit cleaner looking. So, all right, with that, we'll take you back through here. This is the master bedroom, good sized master bedroom here. The view is going to be incredible, as you've already seen. We've got some closets here on this side, so that's going to be nice. Lots of good storage there. Sort of his and hers setup. Hi, Instagram. Right ahead of me here is the ensuite bathroom, and we've got a drop-in tub with that great view again. Nice little hanging light there. So great spot here. This is going to be an absolutely awesome spot to sit and have a nice little bath after a long day's work, I'm sure. Toilet here, nothing overly special about that. The vanity is a very nice gray color, and the overall color scheme here is pretty cool. We've got this really cool pattern vinyl floor in here. And I'll just close this door here so you can get the full effect of the shower. And the shower itself is completely custom. As you can see, we've done some bordering tile. We've done a niche in here. And this actually has a slide bar with the hand shower in it as well. And oh, there we go. There's the light. Grab bars, you name it, this shower has it. It has a seat with a separate valve and a separate hand shower there as well. So pretty much you name it, that shower's got it. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful spot. And again, I think the design of it, you know, with the tile selection and everything turned out great. Kudos to the customer, kudos to our design team on that one. So we'll carry on here and we'll take you down to the fully finished basement. The basement in this house is going to function sort of like an apartment for a family member. And there's some cool features down here. One of which, we've got a dog gate that we installed here at the bottom of the stairs that matches in with all the rest of the railing. So the customer requested that. Dogs are a big part of their life. And that dog's going to be down here when they want it to be and not when they don't want it to be. So that'll be nice. Secondary living room here. So this is sort of like a basement rec room, I guess you can call it. The customer has some pretty specific ideas of what this room is going to function like. From what I understand, there's going to be a lot of movies and TV and things like that watched down here primarily. But lots and lots of natural light in this room. Like it's, again, facing out towards the back, that view. Tons of natural light in this room. And it's a good big living room to hang out in. Just through here, this goes to the exterior, so that goes down to underneath the deck, which I believe there's a plan for a future patio potentially there. Again, we've got a storage closet here, so lots of storage in this house, and then more storage underneath the stairs as well. So that'll be nice as well. And then we come around this corner here, we've got a basement kitchenette. So as I mentioned, there's going to be somebody living down here. And they will sort of commingle. It's not as if it's a separate apartment completely, but the idea is that this basement could be basically independently functioning. So nice kitchenette here. We've got a peninsula, a couple stools up there, I'm sure. The sink and all that is all completely functioning. What else do we got? toaster slash microwave oven right there, and then there's going to be a fridge that comes into this area there, so like a little beverage fridge basically. And you might be wondering, oh, why is this countertop a little bit lower? The individual who's going to be living in this basement does have some accessibility needs, and we will see some of those features throughout. So this cabinet here was custom made so that those accessibility needs could be met, and it's something we're very, very proud of as well. So we'll bring you back through here, and this comes into an absolutely massive bathroom in here. Again, vanity height, you might want to note that because that's the same as where we just came from. You might notice that the flooring is similar to the ensuite upstairs, and we've done a custom shower. One thing we are still waiting for is the glass on this custom shower, but the tile work turned out amazing. Again, grab bars, hand showers, so on. And then we've got another awesome slide-in tub right here with a tile backsplash, hanging light above it. And again, looking out at that incredible view, that'll be great out there as well. So very, very nice. Through here, so this bathroom has 2 doors coming off of it. Through here, this is going to be an office space down in here. So again, a little bit of light there, good size window going to the underside of the deck. And then we come right through here as well, and this is the bedroom. So we've done a little bit of niche shelving here for bookshelves as well. That was a bit of a custom touch there. And then tons and tons of natural light again in this bedroom. There'll be a bed that goes here kind of thing, and then closet just there to my left. And electric fireplace, linear electric fireplace in here. From what I understand, there's going to be a TV above that, so that'll be a nice little mood setter there as well. So last but not least, we'll take you through here. So this brings us through to the kitchenette there as well. And last but not least, we just take a quick right here, and this is the utility room. So I won't get too in depth into the utility room, but this house does have in-floor heat all throughout the basement. We've got a triangle tube boiler system, which is super efficient. Water softener. We've got our electrical panel here, 200 amp panel. And this entire basement, also all in behind this sheathing here that you see, is all spray foam insulation. So it's a very, very tight house, very, very efficient house, and hopefully you think it's a very, very beautiful house. Anyways, thanks for joining me, guys, and have a great day.